Hello guys, welcome back to Coding with Bobby, and today we're solving the bi-weekly contest 1 to 8, and this is the second question, minimum rectangles to cover points. So we're given a few points on the xy coordinates or the xy coordinates of those points, and we're also given an integer w. So our task is to cover all the given rectangle or the given points with rectangles. Each rectangle has its lower end at some point x1, 0. So the rectangle has to start from the lower line, or you can say as the y-axis. It has to start from the y-axis, and its upper end should be at x2, y2. So this is x1, 0, and this is x2, y2. Okay, fine. And the condition, this is the main condition, that x2 minus x1 should be less than equal to w. So this is x1, this is x2, these should be less than equal to w, and we need to find out how many minimum rectangles do we need to cover all of these points. So we're given these points and they have been mapped on this diagram, if you can see. And now what we can do is, we created one rectangle from x1 is 1 and w is 1, so we can only create rectangles of width 1. So this rectangle will only go till 2, so we can cover these many points. Now next one, from 2 to 3 we don't need any rectangle because there are no points and these points are already covered. So we'll start from 3. Now in 3 we have already we start a new rectangle till 4 as the width is 1 and we cover all these points, so we have got only 2 rectangles. Now in this case the width is 2. These are the points. So we'll start from the very first starts from 0. This point starts from 0. We need not worry about the y-axis of the point because the rectangle is of infinite height. The only condition is this, right? So width is 2, so the first rectangle will be from 0 to 2, which will cover these 3 points. Now the next rectangle, instead of starting from 2, we can start it from 3 because this point at 2 is already covered in previous one, so we can start from 3 like that, easy. And the next now 3, this rectangle will have a width of 2, which will go to 3 plus 2, 5. Now from 6 we need to start a new rectangle, so we need 3 rectangles. So what we can do is, let's just get the length, points dot size, and let's just sort it according to the x-axis or the x coordinate. Points dot begin, points dot end. This will sort it according to the x-axis, right, or the x coordinate. Now what we can do, result is 1. Now why 1? Because we're given at least 1 point will be there, so at least the result would be 1. And we'll just take the first rectangle or the rectangle x-axis, x coordinate would be from points 0, 0, because the rectangle should start from the very first point x-axis after sorting. Like in this case it starts from here, and we'll just loop over from 1 to all the points, and we'll now check if the current point or the current point's x coordinate is covered with the current rectangle. So what we'll do, if rec x, or we can take the next point x coordinate will be greater than the previous one, right? So we'll do points I0 minus rec x. If it's less than equal to w, that means it is covered within that width of the rectangle. So we'll continue. We don't need a new rectangle, else we need a new rectangle. So we'll do result plus plus and rec x. This rectangle should start from points I0. So let's just run this out with the example test cases. 2, 3, 2 works fine. We'll just submit it, accept it. Thank you.